What's going on, guys? We're back in the saddle already. If you're wondering why, well, we have a house update. I'll get to that in a second. But today, what's on the agenda, we're making a chorus fruit farm. That's what's going to be in this big area. But first, there's something very important we got to take care of. We need to go find some pigs. Mission accomplished, guys. We finally got a pig head. Don't worry about where we got it from or how we got it. Yeah, don't worry about how we got it. Okay, let's head back to the industrial district. And now we're gonna head over here to our little bridge that we made last week, or last episode, I mean. And Rob has requested to have a pig head on their character. So this is what we got here instead now. And there we go. That's taken care of. Now, on to our project. So we're making a, what are we making? What is this thing? A chorus fruit farm. I couldn't think of the word. This is how big it's gonna be. We're gonna need to mine out this whole area, and then this is gonna need to go 20 blocks deep. So let me make sure I'm in the right spot. Now we need to go grab a beacon. And I think I still have one set up by our wizard tower. I wonder how our little guy's doing up there in the wizard tower. Probably still just sorting away forever. He's never going to get to leave the wizard tower, quite unfortunately for him. Let's go check on him, actually. Yep, there he is. Sorting away. You're doing a fantastic job, homie. You're doing amazing. Okay, let's go grab our beacon now. Alright, guys. We've set up our beacon. Moved it from the wizard tower. Now, time to start mining. We gotta mine out this entire square all the way around, and we gotta mine it 20 blocks deep. So I guess let's get to work. Honestly, I'm probably not even gonna save a lot of these blocks. They're probably just gonna go and be despawned because I have so much stone already. And we have a farm now. Oh, it's burning. Our farm is burning. Okay. Yeah, anyways, let's become a mole person and dig. Alright guys, so we have our hole. It actually didn't take too long to dig, surprisingly, so it wasn't too bad. Now we're gonna need, well, what are we gonna need? There isn't too much. We're gonna need dispensers, which suck, and then just some endstone and chorus flowers and a little bit more redstone stuff, and that's it. But while we go and grab some stuff, I have a story time for you guys. So remember how last episode I was talking about I was gonna be moving soon, right? It's the end of March. I was supposed to be moving into my house here in a couple days. Like literally in a week. So when you own a property, you can have like a property management company manage it for you so you don't have to deal with it. Well, the people who were managing this property before were supposed to tell the tenants that they had to move out because someone else was purchasing the house to live inside of it, right? Makes sense, you know, you buy a house to live inside of it. Perfectly reasonable expectation. Not to these people. They told me that they were going to tell the tenant to move out, pretty much, that they were going to have to move out by, what was it, by April 5th, right? And then I was going to be able to move in. Well, they did not do that, and I ended up having to tell the tenant after everything was all finalized on the 21st of March, when they were supposed to tell them at the beginning of March. So now I'm not able to move into my house until the end of April. So it went from being able to, what am I looking for? I'm just kind of like wandering around. I went from being able to move into my house at the beginning of April to now not until the end of April because the property management company does not know how to do their job. If you haven't gathered, I'm pretty upset about it. I was excited to move into my house and everything, and now that's just not happening because, like I said, the property management company was bad. So that is my house update, and that's why I'm now, that's why I'm now recording another episode, because I have more time. But not too much time because I unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but I'm going out of town here in the middle of April. And did I make the right things? I did, okay. And so I about have 2 weeks until I go out of town, and then I'll be out of town for a week, and then I'll come back, and it'll pretty much be time to move in. So I'm like trying to hurry up on this episode, and then what am I doing? I don't know. I'm trying to hurry up on this episode and then like finish it and start packing because I'm gonna have to do all that. Now, I don't know why I'm grabbing individual stuff. Let's just grab the redstone box. What else did I come here for? Oh yes, we need endstone because that's how you grow chorus flowers. Let's see, where is our endstone? Ah, here it is. Okay, I have no endstone. Well, I guess we're going to the end. All right, so we got our endstone and we're back here at our giant hole. Now, it's been a couple hours since I last recorded, since the last clip you guys saw. I went and picked up a thing I bought on Facebook Marketplace. I ended up buying a Lego set. So my girlfriend likes the flower ones, right? The botanical ones. So someone was selling a $60 or $70 Lego set for 30 bucks. So I went in and bought that, picked that up, and that's what I did in between clips. So it's been a couple hours, and I don't remember what I was talking about. I know I was talking about my house, and having to move in later, which I wasn't too happy about. I mean, who would be? No one would really be happy about that. Let me make sure this is correct. Okay, that's 7 long, and then this has to be, that has to be 7 as well. Let's mine this all the way down. Yeah, so I remember that was the last thing I was talking about, but other than that, I think that was really it. I don't think I had much else to say about that. So yeah, I'll be moving in the end of April, but I am gonna have to start packing soon regardless. Yeah, I think I've talked about that too. Okay, let's see. New topic. What should we talk about? S'mores Oreos. I don't know if you guys have ever had those before, but right now they're one of the limited edition flavors, you know, of course. They're back in stock. I went and picked myself up a package from Walmart. So if you guys don't know, I don't think I've ever said this before. I love Oreos. Oreos are like one of my top favorite snacks. Milk and cookies, but specifically Oreos. It goes so hard, I just can't describe it. So anyways, whenever they have like the special flavors come out, I always get a box, right? Or a package. So right now we have the, what are they? The s'mores ones. I don't know if you guys remember, they had the Sour Patch ones. Yeah, I even got the Sour Patch ones because I try all of them. Well, the s'mores ones, I think they were like a returning one, so they've been out before, but they are so delicious. I don't know why they're so good. And the thing is, the funny thing is, right, all these like snacks and flavors, it's all super gimmicky, yet they're delicious. And I get them every time. They got me in a chokehold. What's this, 4, 5, 6, 7? Their marketing works on me, quite unfortunately. But okay, what are we doing? Well, we're lowering the floor just a little bit because you can actually harvest chorus fruit with water streams, right? So what we're gonna have is we're gonna have dispensers along that back wall, and then we're gonna activate them once the chorus fruit grows, and it's gonna sweep it all here into our farm. And why did I just do it this way? No, I have to replace all these blocks because I wanted it to come out from this side, I believe is what I wanted to do. Yeah, I wanted the pipe to come up right here in the middle. Well, I guess we're backtracking. There we go. The floor has been rotated. I don't know if you guys can, it probably looks the same to you guys, but there we go. It's now sloping down this way. So the pipe's gonna come up right here and then we can connect to this easier. It's the only reason why we did that. What we gotta do next is we gotta go through here and we gotta punch out a hole every 2 blocks. And yeah, honestly, this is gonna be a little bit of a pain now that nope. Let's do this. Let's put the stone here so then we can fix all our mistakes. There we go. And we're just gonna go all the way down until we're at the end of this wall up here. So as you guys saw, the, what is this, endstone is in. I also changed the floor. I didn't like how all the colors were like mixed in and everything in the different blocks, so we changed it, but the walls are still the same. Those are, maybe we'll change them, I don't know, but that's not a priority. What is a priority is we need a water channel down here now. So this entire row is gonna have to come out. Oh no, we already have a water channel. Go away. There we go. And then of course this is gonna have to drop down and we're gonna need to be able to get in here. Maybe we'll just make it too high so I can get in and out easier, honestly. And then it needs to be, what, 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, it needs to drop down right here. And then we mine this all the way across as well. We're gonna need some lights down here. It's kind of dark. Okay, so I was measuring out the bottom here, and I ended up hitting the middle already. So where is 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here. This is the center. This needs to go down here, and then we're going to have a water stream going in here where it's going to go up. It's all lining up. It's all working out. Everything is coming together. Nope. I meant to throw out the gravel and I threw out my bow instead. Okay, bed. Wonderful. So where do we actually want this tunnel to come up at? It needs to be at least right here. Let's see where this pops up at. That's gonna go right here. So I say we just extend it. What is this? 1, 2, 3 more blocks. That way we just need a single tunnel going into there. So what did we say? 1, 2, 3. And then if we check this and we line it up, perfect. It's in line with the red thing. What is it called? The mangrove trapdoors. And then our soul sand's gonna go here. We're gonna have ice, the slabs, and it's all gonna be good. Okay, and oh, the next thing. The next thing is our dispensers that go along. We need redstone. Okay, give me a second, guys. Let me get some of the boring stuff out of the way, and then we'll set some things up. All right, guys. So what on earth do we got going on down here? If you look, we got an observer, a repeater, and some walls up there, and a piston, and our dispensers. So what is this crazy contraption? Well, for one, we're gonna need to run a redstone line because every single one of these dispensers needs to be powered. So let's put this down real quick. Then from here, the part that actually is, oh, it's nighttime again. Why is it always nighttime? Okay, there we go, wonderful. So now what we're gonna do, the part that's actually gonna make this work is these walls right here. So let's go ahead and mine this so we can actually build up with the walls. And you may notice something as I'm building, that observer down there is activating every time I place some walls. If you know what this is, you know how this is going to work. But if you don't, it's actually pretty cool. So what we can do with this is if we take a piston with a wall next to another row of walls here. So you see how all these are smooth pretty much, right? And then this observer is looking at this very bottom one here. So if we come up here and hit this lever, it pushes it down, and now suddenly all of these have this little bump in here. So it changes the block state all the way down, and it'll activate this observer. So when this activates, of course, it hits the redstone. This extends this just a little bit, and then all of these dispensers down here are activated, all from our lever up here at the top. And then if we hit it again, it'll of course do another block state change. It will activate down there, and then all the water will go away. So that is how we kind of do vertical redstone, right? We can activate our farm down there from this lever up here, and we can see it all in action. Now, the reason why, well, actually, we'll get to the reason why a little bit later, but that is how we're going to activate our farm using this little fancy lever, this little fancy mechanism right here. Now that this is all filled in, we can go ahead and extend this down, extend this, and yeah, that's fine. We'll leave all this open, honestly, and then we'll close that up in there. Perfect. So now we just got a couple things left. We need to put our water down in here. We need to put water buckets all in here, and then this will pretty much be ready to go. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna actually start growing our chorus flowers. Oh, it's growing already. And yeah, that's how you grow these. You just need a little flower like this. I think I've explained this before. You need one of these flowers and then an end stone. And I'll show you guys how to get these like a little bit later. But all right, let's grab some water buckets. And yeah, I have 16. I'm definitely gonna need more. Oh no! Let's start with the area down. Well, I guess, you know what, we could just make an infinite water source down here. Actually, that would probably be pretty easy, honestly. But if we put a water source here and we put another one here, now all the water should flow perfectly into the center here. And there we go, wonderful. So now we just need some slabs, and we're gonna have to build up this tunnel here. Oh, I just realized I'm gonna need signs. Okay, maybe we'll change this so we don't have to put any signs and actually just make this easier. And then this will be what, 2 blocks longer? It should work, I think. Okay, let's do some renovations. All right, guys, so after further review, if we were to change it, because of where this would line up, the slabs wouldn't work, unfortunately. So we're just going to put signs along this back wall here and pretty much prevent the water from flowing in there, and it's still going to work perfectly fine. So I think we're going to use bamboo. Yeah, we're going to use bamboo walls or bamboo signs. Let me finish up the finishing touches in here. Yeah, that'll pretty much be it, honestly. That's the rest of the farm. So it's pretty simple. And then I'll show you guys how we can use it. Look at the flowers are separating. They're multiplying. Actually, do we have more in here? I know we have these ones in, we have none. Okay, so there's some in the item frames. Do we have any in the item filters though? And survey says we have one in each. Okay, I mean, that's fine. That's not a big deal. So it just means we're gonna have to farm up quite a lot. All right, what are we doing? Finishing the farm. Yeah, finishing touches, boring stuff. Okay, be right back, guys. All right, guys, so we've gotten to the point where everything for the farm is pretty much good to go. So if we take a look here, we put some light in for all these end stone blocks. This one looks a little weird just because of where it ends up. Oh well. There's water buckets and all those. Our signs are here. Our little water stream down till right here is good. And then of course we have our water elevator right here also. We haven't put the tube yet just because we don't want to do that. One thing I want to point out is if you guys notice, there are two different types of these like chorus trees, right? So these ones with this single dot and then the ones that are still flowers. So if they look like this means that they are done growing. These are not going to grow any higher. But these, oh look, that one just changed. These mean they can still grow higher, they can still grow more, right? Expand off into different sides. But these, as they're all slowly changing, are finished growing. These are not going to grow anymore. So if you ever make a farm like this, you want to wait until all of your flowers kind of look like this. They close up, I guess you could say. So we're just waiting on this one, and then we can run this farm. Also, one thing I wanted to point out, guys, is when I was making the signs, right, I made so much bamboo stuff, extra bamboo stuff, like sticks and planks and signs, but we get so much bamboo wood, I just litter in the ocean. Don't do that in real life, guys. Don't be a litter bug. Anyways, yeah, I just throw the stuff over there because if we come and look at our bamboo chests, actually, we are almost filled. This is the last chest. Every single other one is filled. So we have so much wood now. We're probably never going to go through all of this, but mostly this is just for chests, honestly. Chests and hoppers and things like that. But this is almost filled, and it's eventually just going to be burning forever because we have so much of it. So, oh, it grew to the side. Okay, so we're still waiting on this one. We'll be back once it finishes, I guess. Oh my goodness, guys, finally, this last one matured. It took forever. It was stuck on like this spot forever, and then all of a sudden it grew 3 spots really quick, and it got to this point, and then it froze. Now, how do we farm this farm, you may ask? Well, for one, to get these, you have to hit them with the projectile, so that's where our bow comes in handy. We're just gonna shoot all of these ones with the dots, and we can stand up here and shoot, and then of course when we have more, it'll fill up this whole thing, and it'll look pretty cool. But for now, we just have these couple. So we're just going to go here and shoot each one of them. And I think that's all of them. Let me double check. Okay, yep, that's all of them. We're going to hit the lever, and then the water flows, and then all of the chorus fruit falls down. And you see it going all the way to the end. And then if we quickly fly over here, it's all going to pop up right here. And it's going to shoot up in the air just because we don't have any structure yet. But there we go. So now we have 8 chorus flowers and 37 chorus fruit. And oh, that's right. We have to then hit the lever again, and all of the water should go away. So then we can come down here and plant the rest of these. So now we should have 8 to go all the way across the board. There we go. And now we just need to wait for these to start growing again. And wait a second. Why does this one look different than the rest? You guys see that? So there's no stalk on this side. These stalks are bigger, and this one looks like, why does it look like that? I've never seen that before. Are they all like that? Hold on. Oh, that's the same. And what about this one? That's also the same. Oh wait, no, this one's only got 2. Does that mean these are the sides it can grow out of? That's really weird. I've actually never noticed that. I didn't know that was a thing. Is this one okay? Let's see how this one looks now. Maybe it's random. I've never actually paid attention to it. That's kind of strange. Weird. Okay, but yeah, there it is, guys. This is our chorus fruit farm. That's another farm checked off the list. And if we take a look over here, we've almost filled up everything. So all these are all done. These are done. This is now done. We don't have this one yet, but that's not very hard. I just don't want to do it yet. I don't know why. It's really not that hard. And then there's these ones. This one's not hard. This one I'm not going to make that big. Even though I like making massive cactus farms, I don't think we really need to. And same with the rest of these. I honestly don't know how to make this or this one, but yeah, we're almost done with the industrial district. So pretty cool, pretty fantastical. Oh, look at that. That one split into 3. That one split into 2. Wonderful. We're getting so much chorus flowers. It's so epic. Eventually this whole thing will be filled. Don't worry guys, we'll fill it before the episode's over. One thing I did want to talk about though is the newest Minecraft update, Tiny Takeover. It released a couple of days ago. So we're not updated on here yet just because all the mods I use. But yeah, Tiny Takeover has now been released and I want to know what you guys, I guess, think of it. Of course, it's not a very big update, honestly. It's mostly visual. Well, for content wise, it's not a big update. It's the new baby mobs. Those are all visually new. There is, what else was there? I did a whole video on it. I should remember. We have, oh, there's new sounds for note blocks. There's a trumpet sound if you put on oxidized copper. And then we have the, oh, that's what it is. The stone cutter has been changed, guys. So now if we go and take, actually, hold on, before we demonstrate this, let's throw this cactus in here because, oh, hey, I got some smooth stone in there, because we're gonna need some of this stuff, but I want this to be going already. So, yes, let's go down here real quick and let's grab some deep slate, right? So regular deep slate, you get this when you mine it with silk touch, right? You have to use a fortune pickaxe to get the cobbled deep slate. But if we put this, we can't put this in the stone cutter, right? If we put it in here, it doesn't do anything. Well, now in the newest update, if you put this deep slate in here, you can make it into all of the cobbled variants. So if we grab some cobbled ones, you can now take this deep slate and make it into any of these things. And you can also turn it directly into this. Like if you put this in here, this will be an option in this side. So you no longer have to have like 2 pickaxes like I do, right? You can just use a silk touch pickaxe for deep slate for everything pretty much. It's probably the best change of the update in my opinion, because having like, it'll clear up this inventory space and this will finally be like not an issue. We can just change all this to cobbled deep slate. If you mine it by accident with silk touch, it's not an issue anymore. It's such a great change. I honestly can't wait to update my game, but of course I use too many mods, so I have to wait for all those to update. But I want to know what you guys think of the update. So it's not very big content wise for game mechanics and stuff, but there's a lot of back behind the scenes work. Like a lot of the code and things have been changed up. I think the game engine or the lighting engine, something was changed to Vulkan also, which I'm not even going to begin to explain what that means because I have no idea. It's just like easier from what I've gathered. So hopefully it means the game, like Java specifically, is going to run smoother. I'm not sure about Bedrock, honestly. Bedrock is so cooked. Hopefully it's been a lot of like behind the scenes stuff, like I said. For 3 months of work, a lot of people have been saying the game needs some cleanup. The game needs to be optimized and behind the scenes, but then they finally do it and people want to complain about it. So I'm not really sure what the community wants. An end update, that's what the community wants. That's what everyone wants. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. So anyways, while we're here, there are some stuff that we kind of want to mark off here that we've been neglecting. So for one, the wood farm, we completed that. And we did the Happy Ghast. We found them. Sand Duper, we did that. Egg/chicken farm and moss farm. So we've done this, but it's not like collecting the stuff for us. So I don't think I'm going to mark either. Well, we kind of have this one also. We have it over here, but it's not permanent. So I'm not going to mark either of those off yet. We are going to mark off the chorus fruit farm because we just finished that one. I think that's everything so far. Guardian farm, haven't done that. So yeah, so that's everything so far. We've kind of been neglecting this and I decided it's time to finally update this. We're going to have a moss farm that actually gives us like moss and all the moss items. And then of course this is going to be moved to a more permanent spot. Why are you sniffing me? Please stop. We also need to find a spot for this guy. No, you know what? Takeoff is staying here until we build a zoo. That's right, guys. I have plans to build a zoo in this area. I've been working on it in my creative world. It's going to be massive. It's a lot of work. I don't know when I'm going to get to it. I haven't had a lot of time recently, but that's besides the point. The main point is we have a chorus fruit farm and we need to build another tunnel or another tube. Hey guys, so I've been farming a little bit. How did that happen? I've been farming up the chorus flowers here a little bit and we now have one on every single spot. So we're going to let this grow up a little bit and then we're going to do a full harvest. So there's a full 64 chorus flowers here and then we'll see kind of how many we get afterwards. Alright guys, so we let the farm kind of grow up a little bit, and we now have a fully grown chorus fruit farm. So now we got to go through here and shoot off all these flowers. So let's go ahead and see how many we can get. And fortunately, I'm using the bow. Maybe I should make like a snow farm, honestly, to get snowballs, because snowballs would work just as well. And then we can get tons of those and throw them way easier instead of the bow. So maybe we'll look at that. But all right, let's go ahead and shoot all these things off. Alright, I think I got most of them. There might be a couple here and there, but I think for the most part we got almost all of them. And I think we're definitely going to make a snow farm because I just use a lot of durability for this. Alright, that should honestly be good. I don't want them to start despawning either. There's a couple here. They kind of start to blend in. Like, you realize how many there actually are and you don't see all of them. Like, let's see, there's that one. And then there was one more right here somewhere. Where was it? Oh, right there. Can I hit it? Oh, I did. There was one over there, but oh, can I hit it? Let's see, can we hit that one? Boom! Okay, now let's go ahead and hit the trapdoor, or the lever. And they're all gonna fall. Look at how it just like satisfyingly falls down. Oh, also I built the tube up in between while I was waiting for this to grow. But now, there we go, that's all gonna flow down there. And then if we quickly just go check over here and look, we're going to see them all start to fall in here. Dang, there's kind of a lot, actually. Is it all going to... Oh. Okay, wow. A lot of it's burning. That actually really sucks. At least these are full. So that's good. But how many did we actually get down here? That is the question. Hope it's 30, 32, 29. Oh, did we don't even have a stack in here. Well, that's kind of sucks. We might have to change up how we do this because I don't know if we can even get a stack from in here. Like, we only got 61, and so we have to come in here and take out what, 3? 1, 2, 3 to fill up the farm again. I don't know. We don't need a lot of this stuff, but I guess that does kind of suck. We also didn't get too much in here. Maybe we'll have to rethink this, guys, honestly, because it doesn't seem like we collected very much of that chorus fruit at all. But anyways, I think that's gonna wrap up this. Oh, hey, we're about to fall. I think that's gonna wrap up this episode, guys. We made this chorus fruit farm, and now we can make like all kinds of the chorus blocks, the purpur blocks. We just have to smelt the chorus fruit down. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like if you did. Subscribe for more videos like this. I'm gonna start packing now, and you guys will probably see me or hear from me next time when I'm in my new house. Make sure to check out memberships, help support the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone.